Hello dear students, welcome back to Ashraf English classes. Today I'll teach you remaining part of voice. In the last video of voice I had covered present tense. Today I'll cover past tense and future. So let us take some example of past indefinite tense. Students, they loved their country. See the structure of the sentence: subject, second form of the verb, then object. This is the structure of past indefinite tense. Students, we have to find out the object. Whom loved their country, it will be the subject of this sentence. Their country. Then helping verb will be used was and were according to the subject. Their country is a singular subject here, that's why was will be used here. Their country was. Then third form of the verb, loved by them. Students, subject plus was by verb plus third form of the verb, then other will be used. In negative, after subject and helping verb, not will be used. Suppose they did not love their country, then their country was not loved by them. We shall take another example. They did not do their work. So this will take the place of the subject, their work. And now this is a singular subject, that's why was will be used here. Their work was not done by them. In interrogative sentence, the helping verb will come first, like did you buy a mango? Students, here a mango is the subject. According to the subject, helping verb will be used. Here it is a singular subject, that's why was will be used. Was a mango bought by them. Students, if there would be WH type of questions, then how will we solve? Like when did you buy this book? Here this book is the subject, it will take the place of the subject. According to this, helping verb will be used and when will remain same. When, then according to the subject, here was will be used. Was, when was this book bought by you. Students, now we shall take example of past continuous tense. He was speaking English. See here, along with the helping verb, ing form of the verb has been used here. That's why it is in past continuous tense. So, how can we change? I write the structure subject plus was by verb plus being, third form of the verb plus other. So according to this structure we shall change. English will take the place of the subject here. English was, then being, English was being spoken by him. Another example we shall take. They were teaching me. Here me will take the place of the subject. Here it will be I. Along with I, was will be used. I was being taught by them. He was not speaking English, then English was not being spoken by him. And if they were not teaching me, then I was not being taught by them. After helping verb and before being, not will be used. And in interrogative sentences, helping verb will come before the subject. Students, now we shall take an example of past perfect tense. They had bought the book. Here you can see subject plus had plus third form of the verb, then object. This is the structure of past perfect tense. Then if we will see a sentence in past perfect tense, then we shall apply this structure subject plus had plus been, then third form of the verb, then other. Here it will take the place what bought? The book. The book had then been bought by them. If the sentence will be in negative, then the book had not been bought by them. Suppose they had not bought the book, then after had not will be used here. Not. If the sentence will be in interrogative sentence, suppose had they bought the book, then had the book been bought by them. Now we shall take an example of future, simple future tense. I shall teach you English. Students, you can see here two objects are used, and this sentence is in the structure of subject plus shall by will plus we then object. This is called simple future tense. So now you can see in this sentence there are two objects. Either of the object can be used first. Like you also can use you and English both. What teach English, whom teach you. Both are the objects. One is direct object, another is indirect object. So if we shall use you first, like you, along with you, will be used. You will be, then third form of the verb, you will be taught. You will be taught English by me. If the sentence will be in negative, then not here will be used. Not. Before be and after helping verb, not will be used. The structure of this sentence is subject plus shall by will plus be, then third form of the verb, then other. By using this structure, we can change simple future tense from active to passive. Another example we shall see. They will do their work. Here you can see what to do, their work. Their work will take the place of the subject, their work. Then helping verb, their work will then be, according to the structure. Their work will be done, third form of the verb. Do is the verb here, then third form is done. Their work will be done by them. In negative, their work will not be done by them. In interrogative, will their work be done by them? And in WH type of questions, why will their work be done by them? Yeah, when, whatever. If y is given, then y will remain same. When is given, then when will be remain same. So we shall take another example of future perfect tense. Suppose they will have completed their work. Here you can see the structure of the sentence is subject, then helping verb, will by shall, then third form of the verb, then have, then third form of the verb plus object. So we can use this structure like S plus shall by will plus have plus been, third form of the verb, then object. So they will have completed their work. So their work will have been completed by them. So first of all we have used subject, then helping verb according to the structure, then have, then been, third form of the verb, then agent. Now we shall learn whenever there will be modal verb will be used in the sentences, then how can we change active to passive. Like he should love his country. You can see here is the modal. If there is any modal in the sentence, then we can use be in the sentence, like this structure, subject plus modal subject plus modal, then be, then third form of the verb, then other. Like here, first of all we shall recognize where is the subject. His country is the subject here. His country, his country, his country. Then modal should has been used here, should. Then be, then third form of the verb, love here, loved. Then by him. His country should be loved by him. Suppose I can teach you. You can be taught by me. You cannot be taught by me. Can you be taught by me? Can you not be taught? Can you not be taught by me? Why can you be taught by me? Students, if any kinds of modal would be there, then after that modal verb we shall use be if we are going to change from active to passive. Students, I hope you must have understood everything. Even then, if you have any kinds of confusion, then write me in the comment box, and if you have any kinds of suggestion, then write me in my comment box. Always I shall welcome you. And if yet you have not subscribed my channel, then subscribe my channel and don't forget to like and comment. Thank you.